What's good, guys? We are back again for another video. It has been a while, I know, and this is a Saturday revision for 2 weeks because I missed one, so I'm just going to catch up on both. So if you guys like this video, hit that like and subscribe because you know I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. Let's get to the video. Okay, guys, we are starting with this trade right here. The reason why I took this trade on Thursday last week was purely because price here was in a area where it could continue pushing down or it could continue pushing up. In this case, price was originally breaking out of the range and pushing to the upside. So with this, I could have essentially just went with it, which was there an opportunity here for me to continue with the trend? Not necessarily. So for this, I shouldn't have taken any trade, but I took a sell. The reason why I took a sell is because on the 4-hour time frame, price broke down, and it looked like price was retesting to push back to the downside. Although for this, you can clearly see price just kept pushing up. So lesson to learn for this is not trade in an undersiding bias. Going to Friday for this one, I actually got a W, and from this it practically equals up all together to 123.3, which is not too bad from this trade. From this, what I could have done in this situation is, knowing that price is continuing to the upside, I could have definitely held this on for longer and probably would have put my 10 pip stop loss somewhere here. I don't know, guys. With this, I'm following my strategy. I wouldn't say I did anything wrong here. I probably could have understood that price had a mini bias within this, which was to hit the monthly open price, which it later on does. And lesson to learn for this is, practically if price is the mini biased, practically put your stop loss to break even at your first opening trade and let it run. As if I let it run, it would have gone all the way to the monthly open price here, which I'm pretty sure wasn't touched mostly for this whole month. Coming to this trade, I took a sell here. The reason why I took a sell here was just price was just looking really clean for me to take a sell here with the right timing and all that. This, I got wicked out before price shot down 100 pips over the past week. So you can say I missed 100 pips. Where would I have taken out if I was still in this trade? Probably would have taken out somewhere here right now. Or when price came here, I probably would have had my stop loss here. So I probably would have been taken out somewhere here, and I would have been in for something like a 1 to 3.52 if I was still in this trade. The problem that I did with this is I had a shorter stop loss. I didn't have a big enough stop loss. So for this, I probably should have had 10 pips above the recent monthly open price if price just rejects off the monthly open price. So what I'm talking about right now is I had my usual 4 pips off the previous liquidity top, which was just here. And as you can see, 4 pips was not enough, wasn't sufficient enough to actually stay in this trade. If I had 10 pips, which was to essentially go from this to like this, I would have still been in this trade, and I would be taking this to the downside. I would have probably been taken out here, but I would have gone something like a 1 to 2.6. Just lessons to learn, guys. And the lesson to learn for that day is just to have a bigger stop loss at the recent monthly open price, which is around 10 pips deviating opposite from your trade, from the previous liquidity. Coming to Wednesday, this trade, I'm pretty sure this is the second trade I've taken for this week and the last trade I've taken for this week. There is one here, which was just a forward test. I think I removed it. A forward test right here. I was going to validate it. I took a buy here. The reason why I took a buy here is because price is kind of lining up not too bad. Like in this situation, price is lining up. Price was ranging here. Price came up here for manipulation. I thought price was gonna, grab all this liquidity and push back to the upside, which it did later on. Although in New York, you can say this wasn't the best timing. And if we go to check what the news was today, is that there was no news today. And there being no news today, I probably should have just been patient, as this one was the closest. Not the closest. This one was a better option to take a buy from. If I was to check the deviation set up well, we can consider this a normal loss, or a loss which could have been avoided from me just not taking it out at all because it wasn't the best area to take a buy from. This one here, I did do a forward test, but it doesn't matter. I did take a buy here. Practically did the same thing here, but it took me out and then went up. But I didn't take a buy here. It just wasn't really readable in this situation. I probably could have taken I was about to say I probably could have taken a sell here, but this was on Thursday, so I wouldn't actually be on the charts. So the lesson I can learn this week is really just to have a bigger stop loss for recent monthly open price trades if price has not touched it recently. For this one, it's just to either avoid the trade or it's just a normal loss, as there was a better option. But this still was a valid trade. I just want to make that clear. This trade right here was still a valid trade. Coming to this trade, probably if there was a mini bias, just to let it run more and keep my stop loss at break even. So this trade here, really just to stick to the 5 minute, because I think I was kind of confused here and I was more on the 4-hour chart instead of the 5 minute. And usually what I realized, which I actually had trouble with for the past week, was trends, identifying trends, consolidations, all that. And I realized that I need to stay on the 5 minute charts for trends, as clearly you can see price was making higher highs here. If I just went with it, I probably wouldn't have taken a trade at all because price didn't do anything in my area. I wouldn't have taken a trade here because there was no news. I wouldn't have taken a trade here because I just wouldn't have taken a trade at all. So I would have avoided a loss, and I would have known price was going to push to the upside, which I did take a buy later on as it lined up perfectly. But besides that, guys, just small little lessons to learn from the past 2 weeks. I only took 4 trades in the past 2 weeks. It's been pretty slow necessarily. I don't take too many trades, but I'm pretty happy with, as you can see, with all these trades, I got the right direction. You can say wrong timing, but right direction. As you can see here, price came down first and then pushed up. As you can see here, price literally wigged me out before pushing down. As you can see here, price pushed up. As you can see here, it was just clearly wrong and I never should have taken this trade. But for a small amount of time, price was going my way. So that's all, guys. If you guys like this video, you guys learned something from this, hit that like and subscribe. You know I'm not going to stop till I get to the top. You guys probably have been seeing I've been posting more on my Instagram, so if you guys want to check out my Instagram, I'm pretty sure it's right here. If I'm wrong, you get what I'm trying to say. It's just above where my face is. Hope you guys enjoy your day.